A grand good morning. Today the session is accelerated by Mrs. Lata Prasad. So today our topic is newspaper report or common report. Any report, how can we write it? So this is based on 10th SSC public going students must listen much. Okay. What is a report? We know that it's clear, it's a clear document, we know that. Actually, the report is give a spoken or written account of something that one has observed, heard, done or investigated. That is report. Okay? Then, what are the kinds of reports? How many varieties of reports we can expect? Journalism. In the sense, cover an event or subject as a journalist or a reporter. That is one variety. Then law-related report. Make a formal statement or complaint about someone or something to the necessary authority. Then another type of report we can say, see, end of the academic year, you are receiving a report from your school authority. That also a kind of report only. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us go through. While writing report, we have to follow certain rules and regulations. Simply we can't write a news report or a common report like that. We have to follow certain rules. Let us go through. Number 1, using appropriate headline. What is that? Eye-catching heading must be. That's the most important one. Eye-catching heading. Why we use eye-catching heading? Because it should catch the attention of the audience or grab the attention of the audience. For that purpose, we'll use eye-catching heading, particularly newspaper report. Otherwise, we people may not read it. Then, number 2, writing appropriate lead sentences. For example, while writing report, we know that for part 1, part 2, part 3 is there. I'll explain to you later. Let us go through first this is. So, in that, we are avoiding the lead sentence and unimportant news if we are giving in the beginning. The readers may not digest that, they may not go through that. That's the reason we have to go for appropriate lead sentence first of all. Okay. Then presenting the body of the news. That is very important. For example, the news is about unity and diversity. But if you go for secularism, that is not nice at all. It's not fit also. So, body of the news. It's very important. Organizing the gist information. Essence we have to use first. Unimportant things we are not supposed to grab and write there. That is useless. Next one, putting the events in a logical order. It should be showing a reasoning way. It should be clear. It should be clear and it should be based on reasoning. Then next one, using cohesive devices. What is cohesive devices? It should be somewhat like tightly stick together like that you have to write. In the sense, point after point, and while reading someone, they must feel as if it is really true like that. They must understand, they must realize that. Okay. Then next one, presenting a point of view. Some point from there and some point from here, some from somewhere else. Should not be like that. Point of view you have to explain in a cohesive order or cohesive manner. Okay. Okay, next rule. Using appropriate language. First of all, the reporting style we have to be very careful. By writing report, you have to use passive voice. Active passive voice, we learned a lot. We already discussed. Then indirect speech. That also we discussed. Appropriate tenses. We have vast knowledge about tenses. We need not bother about tenses because all my students are up to date. Okay, they all well and good in tenses. Then another one, don't use first person. You can use third person while writing report. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us go through. Are you all happy? It's very easy and it is very interesting, no? All right. Maintaining appropriate paragraph and subheading if it is required. It's not that only. Maintaining appropriate paragraph in the sense, just like essay writing, we are not supposed to write many paragraphs like that. See, it's depend upon the question. Sometimes 80 to 100 words you can use, or else 200 words you can use, because it's a major discourse which carries 10 mark. Okay. So sometimes even subheading also, if it is required, you can use that. Using well-formed construction. Well-formed construction in the sense, see that format I'll tell you now. I'll show you even that also. That construction must be as per the format. Okay. So let me give a question. Then based on this question, let us discuss. Diverse dance forms demonstrate the unity in diversity. Write a report in about 200 words on the regional dance competitions that you have witnessed. This is the question. Okay, let us go through. Okay, fine. Let us go through very carefully. Okay, format I'll explain. You go through. Listen to that. Okay. First of all, eye-catching heading. I told you why we need eye-catching heading. Why? To grab the attention of the readers. Okay. So from that heading itself, they will understand what is what. Then they will feel like to have a glance. Otherwise, what they'll think in their mind? Okay, let it be. Later we'll go through. So eye-catching heading always important. Then reported by. Reported by. If you want, you can write your name, but exam it doesn't require. You can just write XYZ. Then your designation, reporter of so. So reported by, here your name, then your designation. For example, Mohana Gupta, the reporter from Times of India. Okay, like that example I am telling you. Reported by your name and designation. Then body of the report. Before I could say the body of the report, let me say some points. See, there are three parts of a report. One is introduction, second is main content, third is conclusion. Okay, let us discuss first what is introduction. What all the things will come under introduction? Let us see. First paragraph, what happened? I mean, about what we are writing, regarding what we are writing about the report. What happened really? Who was involved? Then where did it happen? Then when did it happen? First paragraph. Second paragraph, how and where it happened. Then third paragraph, volunteers participation. Okay. Then introduction afterwards, main content. Main content, what we have to use? How the event started. How the event started and what was the highlightation of that. Okay. Then after that, conclusion. Conclusion, what we will do? Summarize the event with positive note. So these three parts are very important. I gave you one question. In that I can explain very clearly what is introduction, main content and conclusion. Okay. So these many things you have to keep in your mind before you could prepare a report, either in a newspaper report or a report in magazine or a report in other things. I mean, comment report. Okay. Okay. As per the question, I gave you an answer also. So you just have a look about the introduction, main content and conclusion. Okay. Go through and comment it. Then next class will be discussing further more reports. Okay. Last class I gave you some blanks. I feel or I hope you all might have done that. Okay. So as usual, like other days, today the question is, what was the earlier name of Hyderabad? What was the earlier name of Hyderabad? And what is the story behind that? Okay, all the Hyderabadi people might be getting interested to find out that. So trace out that and comment to me. Okay, then I hope you might like my video. Go through, read it. It's good for your examination, because you people are public going students, SSC people. So at most result you have to get it from report. If you attempt report at any cost, you must get 9.5 marks. Okay, then kindly like my video, share it, and subscribe to me, because I love my subscribers. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you.